Hey guys, it's Becky from thecookierookie.com, and today I'm bringing you one of my favorite truly easy side dish recipes, best herb roasted potatoes. I know my thing on the Cookie Rookie is easy recipes this, easy recipes that, but this is maybe the easiest recipe on the Cookie Rookie. It's as simple as covering potatoes in herbs, salt and pepper, and roasting them to perfection. We're gonna make them perfect every time so that it's the awesome side dish for Christmas, Thanksgiving, or just any night of the week. Let's get started. All we have to do to start is cut potatoes in half. I love this because you don't have to peel them. You don't have to do all the regular prep when you're making usual potato side dishes like mashed potatoes. So it's so much easier than that. We're just gonna cut them in half and then cut off any major imperfections you see. So on this one, not a big deal. These are fine. This one might have a couple things for us to cut off. And you're just having them, you can use medium size or even small potatoes if you like. This, I'm gonna cut off this little piece right here. And same thing on this end. But you don't have to get crazy with it. Once we have all of our potatoes halved, we want to dry them off to remove any of the excess water. You can use your favorite towel or just a paper towel. Pat them dry. Quite a bit of moisture is going to come off of them. So just be sure you get all the moisture off the inside cuts. And I'm having the recipe today just to use a small pan, but you'll get more potatoes out of the full recipe that's on the site. Once you have them halved and dry, put them in a large bowl. And we're gonna toss them, but cut side up is best to start. Pour in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. The recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm having the recipe today, but you basically just want the potatoes fully covered in olive oil. You can also spray the pan, but if you make sure the potatoes are fully covered, you don't have to spray the pan. We're also gonna add herbs of Provence, which is one of my favorite herb combinations. You can use your favorite, whether that's basil, parsley, whatever your family loves. About 1/2 tablespoon, added a little extra. And salt and pepper. We're keeping this extremely simple. That way these potatoes go with any main dish that you're making, whether it's ham, turkey for Thanksgiving, or just burgers on a regular weeknight. This recipe goes with everything. Once you get all the spices and the olive oil on your potatoes, you just want to toss to combine. You can use your hands or some spatulas, but you just want to get them fully covered in the oil and the spices. If you feel like you haven't gotten them fully covered, you can also spray the pan, like I said. They're pretty easy to coat. We started making this recipe as an alternative to baked potatoes because you can cook them 30 minutes instead of an hour when they're halved like this. And basically you get a baked potato half. It's a great way to make a side dish. Less time, less effort. Once they're fully tossed, we're gonna put them cut side down on the baking sheet. Super simple. You wanna leave a little bit of space in between, but you don't need much. They're not gonna expand. And then I like to sprinkle with a little bit more herbs and salt and pepper so that I'm sure they have enough on them. Okay, these are ready to pop in the oven. We're gonna roast for about 30 to 35 minutes and then we're ready to eat. Okay, these are done. You want them to be fork tender or about 210 degrees for them to be the perfect herb roasted potatoes. You can see when I flip one over, it's got some nice oil on it and it's super tender and ready to dig into. Hop over to thecookierookie.com for the full recipe.